So we got started in September of 2021. I was passing by Weber State University. I was a brand new mom, and I saw a bunch of domestic geese. People dumped pets, and they didn't have any water, and they were getting attacked by dogs and harassed by kids, and just kind of not looking well. So I reached out to the university and a couple of rescues, and they were all like, not really sure what I was talking about. They didn't really know that it was a problem. They were like, oh, they'll just fly away, but domestic waterfowl can't fly. From there, it was like, well, it was kind of your responsibility. And I met somebody at the rescue that I teased. I was kind of like, oh, I'd worked in rescue for many, many years and with wildlife in Arizona. And so I was just like, oh, I should start a rescue at this point. And he was like, let's do it. So I said, okay, and here we are. Our goal is to change the way that animals are treated and seen through rescue and education. Just from the September of 2021 to the February of 2022, we rescued about 500 animals. And then to date, from now, we've rescued about 900. We've had our hands full. We really focus on helping cities, businesses, universities with dumped animal abandonment problems like waterfowl in particular. Unfortunately, throughout the entire United States, we have a really large problem of people purchasing animals on a whim, especially waterfowl, and abandoning them, which is not only illegal, but it is extremely cruel, and it actually has proven to be extremely damaging to our native wildlife and our ecosystems. But we don't just focus on waterfowl, we focus on every animal from frogs to guinea pigs to rats to feral cats to ducks to pigeons. So we rescue it all except for really dogs and inside cats. I think it's something that we as humans, we don't really get to see very often. I think we're good at turning our back pretty fast when people hurt us, and animals, it seems like they constantly are willing to forgive. And so I see animals a lot that you think there's no way they should be willing to show this much grace and kindness or be letting me handle them right now after what they've been through. And yet they do. I think the biggest thing I see when I see people's faces is when I'm teaching children. We go to different schools and host different booths, educational booths, and the look on the kids' faces, and sometimes their parents are there, and the look on their faces of things they never knew and how it'll probably impact them for generations to come, because they'll never be impulse buying animals. Amazing to see, or how they're oh, I did that, but they'll never do it again. And it's just it's a really neat thing to see them come to a realization and to that desire to want to change.